Now, the LA area has a long history with oil production, and millions of barrels are still being extracted every year. In tonight's Look at This, our Desmond Shaw is over the largest oil field in the LA basin.
Well, take a look at this huge area in the Baldwin Hills. This is the Inglewood oil field. It's a vast area of land that for a century has been as productive as it has been controversial, but is looking at a potentially very different future. The field first began producing oil in 1924. Its name is something of a misnomer, as the vast majority of the 1,000-acre area is in unincorporated LA County and a small piece in Culver City, not Inglewood. The field is bisected by La Cienega Boulevard and is one of the last reminders of LA's sometimes forgotten history as an oil town. The presence of oil has been known in the LA area since prehistoric times, and the first wells in the then tiny city of LA date back to the 1890s. At one point, the city of LA was actually the state's largest producer of oil, and in the early 1900s, LA and Beverly Hills were full of oil derricks. Some even remain today, although they are pretty well disguised. It was the Standard Oil Company that first hit black gold here. They would later become part of Chevron. These days, there are about 1,600 wells in the Inglewood oil field, and they're managed by Sentinel Peak Resources. According to their website, more than 400 million barrels of oil have been pulled from the ground here, and between 2.5 and 3 million barrels are still being extracted every year. But according to the LA Times, the area could soon experience a total transformation. Oil extraction is seldom pretty, and the Times says there's been a series of methane and oil leaks as well as water contamination over the years. Nearby residents have pressured LA County for decades to mitigate pollution from the field as well. And the state passed a bill to end extraction here by 2030, but Sentinel is challenging that in court, so it's far from certain. If operations were to wind down, there's no shortage of big ideas. Some envision thousands of new homes and a whole new walkable community, while the Baldwin Hills Conservancy has proposed open space, or something they call one big park, replete with sports fields and a golf course. Regardless, it's likely to take decades one way or another, and it's interesting to think of a different future for this huge piece of land, especially on land with commanding views of the LA basin and beyond. Taking a look at the Inglewood oil field from SkyCal, I'm Desmond Shaw.